Hello friends, welcome to C# Intermediate to Advanced tutorial. Now we are starting a subseries 5 on C# threading. In this subseries we will learn about thread states. So it's a 3-part video, and in this video let's learn different states of a thread. Every thread in a system have a state. So below are the frequently used state, and the thread will be in unstarted state. So in this state, thread is not yet started. So that means the thread object is created, but start method is not yet called. So once you make a call to start, the thread will transition from unstarted to started or running state, we can say. So running, that means thread is started and running. So it is executing the task. Next, there is a state called suspended. A thread is in a suspended state in this case. That means when a thread is started and running, from state 1 it can transition to state 2. That means the suspended state. So a running thread can be suspended. So in a suspended state, thread will not do any work because it is suspended, and if there are instructions set and if a thread is executing this current instruction, it will finish that, then it won't move to the next instruction set, but because the thread is in a suspended state. Some other thread can move the state of a running thread into a suspended state via suspend call. So let's state that we have a main UI thread, and which started the thread T1, and let us state that T1 is running a task. Since thread UI, we can state this as a UI thread or form, started a thread called T1, and T1 is executing the task. And since UI is started this thread, it is a parent and it can have a reference to T1. From T1 it can make a call to suspend. So once whoever is holding the reference to thread T1, when they make a call to suspend, the thread T1 goes into suspended state from running. So when resume is called on the suspended thread, it goes back onto the running state again. So if you see, from 1 is running state. From 1 it can get to the second state called suspended. From suspended state it can go back to the running state. So here we will make a call to suspend method, and here we will make a call to resume method. So the thread can be set to the running state from suspended state. So there will be one more state called wait, join, sleep. So by this time we know what is sleep. We can ask the thread to stop for a temporary period of time using the sleep, or when you make use of join, that time also a thread will stop and it waits for some other thread to complete. So wait is a synchronization technique which is not yet learned by us, and we will cover that in the next coming series. So in all these method called, let's state sleep or join, or if you apply some synchronization wait, all these end up will blocking the thread temporarily. So which is noted by this state wait join sleep. So unstarted state, running state, suspended state, and wait join sleep state. So here the thread is blocked, and that's the state here. Then stopped state. So in this case the thread is stopped. You will not reach this state. You will reach this state when thread quits. So let's state that this here we are considering it as a task, right? T1 is performing a task, and let's state that the task is finished and thread T1 comes out of this task function. So fx will be assigned to thread T1, right? So T1 comes out of this function. So in that case we can say the thread T1 quits and it stopped. So in this sub-series we will examine the thread states with an example. Thank you for watching. Bye.